Hi, I'm Kelsey Law, and I'm speaking with Scott Snyder of AYSO. And Scott, you are the Player Development Specialist.
Yes, I have been for the past 3 years now.
What does that mean? What do you work on?
Predominantly, we operate within the US Soccer Zone 1 environment with 6-year-olds to 12-year-olds, and my job since the 2011 rollout of the Zone 1 curriculum has been to rewrite the coach education materials and redesign the coaching courses to align with the Federation's mandates and curriculum. So that's what I've been spending the past 5 years doing.
What does that look like? What's going on with that?
It's all very exciting. It's a very age-specific curriculum. We have a U4 program, two U4 programs, U5, U6, U8, U10, U12, U14 and U19 have all been rewritten from scratch. And we're dealing with predominantly a parent-coach audience, volunteer parent coaches. So we've tried to be as innovative as possible to make the content current, but user-friendly, and also convenient.
Right.
So we've added some pretty cool technology into the manuals where we have QR codes, and the parent can be reading the material of a drill or an activity, click on the QR code with a smartphone, and it will shoot to straight animation of the activity, which brings the whole learning to life, and it's much easier for the parent to see that, and it's been very, very successful and very well received.
Has that already been launched and people are already using the new curriculum?
Yeah, we brought out the manuals obviously gradually over the past 5 years, and they're gradually filtering into our membership now across the country. And some of the things that we've learned is the design of the QR codes, for instance, was suited for the coach, for the parent, but we're finding it more suited towards showing a player how something works, rather than a parent having to explain it and say, this is how it runs. Right. They just show the animation, and children nowadays with technology and iPads and the way they learn, they get it like that. So it saves time. So it's been a really fruitful response to a cool idea.
What is the bigger picture for the future of this curriculum?
Well, what we really want to do now is have it in the hands of all our volunteer coaches. AYSO had mandated back in 2010 that all the coaches that come through our program, the wonderful volunteer parents, should have the opportunity to be trained and certified at that age level. And that's part of the program as well. And the manuals coincide with that. They're the learning tool. They're the takeaways that they can use on the field on a daily basis. So we'd really like to see it infiltrating into the communities now. I mean, it does take a little while. You can't just write it, publish it, and then it's there. Right. It's going to take a little while, but that's what we want to see. We want to see it in use, and that's going to help raise the whole level of player development, not just in the AYSO program, but within US soccer.
Is the point of player development for you about building leadership skills, or is it about building technical skills in soccer, or both? What is?
We cover the kind of four cornerstones of player development. There's obviously technical aspects, there's tactical, there's the physical benefits, but we've really prioritized the psychosocial elements of the player, of the child. That's what AYSO has been doing. We've kind of turned the pyramid a little bit upside down, and we start with who's the person, who's the child, can we get to know the individual, and then work with them and develop them. And the truth is, there's going to be so few players make it to a high level. We want to provide a holistic experience for the players that participate, and kind of get back to the basics of what a sport is all about. It doesn't have to be wins and losses. There's so much more benefit from it. So that's what our priority is.
Is there anything else that you want parents to know about this new program that you want to get out to them so that they can start being a part of it?
Well, I think that the interesting thing that we're about to announce is we've been predominantly a recreational-based program, which is wonderful, but there's been a demand in the communities for a more competitive offering. The great thing about the content that we provided is it can be tailored from a recreational, basic level or an advanced competitive level. So once we can roll out the new competitive program, these manuals work perfectly for that as well. All the content is covered, so we're pretty excited about that.
I think you should be excited. I don't even know how you go about building something like that, and I think that it'll benefit so many people. So great work, and thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you, Kelsey. It's been a pleasure.